It's the Black Gallerina here. The date is the 1st of June 2021 and I am taking you with me on a trip to Onka Gallery in Brighton to see their newest exhibition, Tokuna to Colour. The main exhibition space is closed at the moment, so the artwork is on display in the window. From the street you can see 5 paintings, and if you scan the QR code on the window, you can view the rest of the series online. The series of paintings are by a Japanese artist called Nobiru Katanori, who creates amazing colourful pieces influenced by his experiences of summer in Japan. Although this is the perfect weather for an exhibition about summer, one of the downsides of a window exhibition in the daytime is the glare, so I came back at night time to get a better look. The exhibition was originally set to take place in the summer of 2020, and at the beginning of 2020 I was working at Onka, so I was involved in liaising with the artist about some of the curatorial decisions. The exhibition was postponed and moved to this year, so this was the first time I got to see his work up close, and to be honest, the camera is not doing the colours justice. It feels like every inch is unapologetically filled with vibrant colours and textures that make the paintings look like windows into another world. It kind of made me want to jump in like that chalk scene in the Mary Poppins film. The captions also make me very happy because one of the things that we discussed was having multiple captions of the images. I found that gallery captions can be kind of flat and dull, so when I'm working with artists I try to bring their voice into the descriptions. So with this exhibition you can see that each image has both Japanese and English text with beautiful calligraphy. I highly recommend this exhibition, so if you are in Brighton, make sure that you pop by because the show will be up until the 25th of June. And if you are not in Brighton, you can view the exhibition online, and I'll put a link to the Onka website in the description box of this video. If you enjoyed this quick video and want to see more in the future, please support my channel by clicking like and subscribing. Take care and see you soon.
Thank you for coming. Lydia, what do you think about the first impression when you actually saw Abiru's paintings?
Seeing them in the flesh was very different to seeing photos of them, because that's the only way that I had seen Abiru's work before. And when they actually arrived at the gallery, I remember I was there with a couple of our volunteers and we were unpacking them, and each time, like each painting we unpacked, we were like, wow, this is amazing, just, the colours and the texture, and just seeing how much work had gone into making each of the paintings. You could see the meticulous detail, the hours, and the kind of love and energy that had gone into making each of these incredible paintings. And you get a sense of that in the photographs, but it can't convey the same detail that seeing them actually in front of you can. And it felt really special actually to kind of have these works at the gallery, and we just all felt really excited about them being on display in the window, and people in Brighton getting to see them, because I think for the majority of people seeing them in the window, they won't have seen any artworks like this before. So we felt really excited and really honoured to have Abiru's work with us.
Thank you.
I remember when we were putting them up in the window, and a few times sort of stepping outside just to check how everything looked, and a lot of people were stopping in the street and looking and asking if they were my artworks or the people that were helping me. And everyone was just really kind of captured by the colours, the detail, just the really amazing kind of imaginative landscapes that are contained within them. And people hadn't seen anything like it, and really enjoyed spending time looking at them. There were several people that came back a few times, and each time saw, noticed something that they hadn't seen before, they'd looked at it, and I think that was something that was really lovely about all of the paintings, was that you could spend hours looking at them and then come back and look at them again and see something that you'd missed the last time. And above the gallery we have office space, and the people that were working there would come down and look at the paintings, and just, I remember one person saying about how they really liked that Abiru had created these compositions where the kind of beetles and insects kind of had their own stories, like it wasn't a human-centred kind of world that was being depicted, and it was really nice to have something that wasn't focusing on human experience and kind of offered another way of seeing things. So that stuck with me particularly.
Hello, this is interview. I am going to ask some question. David from England.
Hello.
And Mu Yu-in from China. And thank you for coming today. We're gonna ask a few questions today. What's your first impression of this painting for you, David?
I think they're rather unusual. I haven't seen anything quite like this before. I know a little bit about Japanese painting, not too much, but these are very different. I can see there's some styles which are similar, but the artist's imagination is quite different. I noticed there's a lot of insects in them, and a lot of different styles. I can see some influence also from European painting, like some of this is like a bit like Klimt, and the use of gold is a bit like Klimt. But they're very unusual, and I would like to spend more time with them because they all seem to have a different point of view. There is certainly a lot of insects, so I wonder why they are there, but the use of colour is tremendous. I really, they're really quite thought-provoking pictures.
Thank you. How about you, Mu Yu-in?
So the paintings are really attractive to me. So when I first come to see the paintings, I see the color, the yellow, red, and blue. So I have a lot of colors put it together, and it's very unique style. So first time to saw it, it's really attractive to me and very unique paintings for me.
Thank you very much.
I think this one is my favorite painting.
Yeah.
You can see it's like the artist describe a very peaceful world. So you can see the sea and like the island, the insect live in this island, so they have a restaurant, temple. So it's quite unique painting and they describe a very peaceful life. So it's like the wonderland, I think.
Thank you very much. So, how about your favorite painting or favorite part of this painting, David?
Okay, the initial impression is surprise, I think, and he's a very painter. I can see that certainly with these bits, and that he certainly knows how to paint. But there's lots of little bits there. Each one has an area which is of interest. You know, that area there in this painting and that area. They all seem to have a different kind of perspective to them, so you can really go into the painting.
Would you like to see more paintings in the future coming to England from this artist, David?
I certainly would. It would be really interesting to see more paintings and maybe a description of what the artist's intentions are, and maybe have a proper exhibition of him if that's possible, because these are very interesting paintings. How do you feel, Moyun, about it?
Definitely I want to see more the paintings, because when I see the painting, I think the artist really happy emotions. So when I see this painting, so I feel quite happy, and I like this style. So I want to see more of this painting in the future.
Thank you very much. So we're gonna see again soon in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you.